Welcome back, everybody, to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Dan, I don't know what your schedule looks like today. Apparently, you were on vacation last week. Were you on vacation, or were you trying to find another co-host for the show?
I was trying to be on vacation, but you scheduled like 4 shows, so I had to do 4 shows, and then I really went on vacation.
All right. So speaking of, so I don't know. I don't even know if we have any listeners. Well, actually, let me tell you that I know for a fact that we have listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, hey, Chris, good times at Old Tappan Golf Club in New Jersey. I hope I said that right. Old Tappan. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for reaching out this weekend. Dan, I don't know if you know this or not, but we did a T-shirt release over the weekend.
Yep, I do.
Oh, you do know that?
I do. Yep.
You must be stalking me on Instagram.
I found out today.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're sold out. But hey, but no shit, man. Shout out to Chris Good Times, Old Tappan Golf Club in New Jersey. We appreciate it, and I'd also like to say. Thank you to Brandon at the Aden Golf Club in Aden, North Carolina, it looks like. He should be hooking up some of his members with shirts. So, hey, guys, I shouldn't say I think. All those went out today, so they should be on their way. But in all seriousness, man, thanks to all the listeners and the followers. We really appreciate your support. It helps us to continue to stay drunk on the show. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh,
it helps us to continue to do the show, and it's awesome. Oh, by the way, Dan, I noticed you've got your what kind of hat you wearing today?
I am wearing my Tobacco Road hat today. Absolutely.
Mm. Yep. You know who just cringed? You know who just cringed?
You did.
No, not me. No. Somebody said, and I ain't talking about Morgan either. Oh. Somebody at Tobacco Road just cringed when you brought that up. So, hey, and by the way, excuse me, ma'am, we'd love to get back out to Tobacco Road before it gets extremely chilly, extremely chilly. But I'm not opposed to wearing pants and a sweater. Let's see. Oh, did you notice can you see my hat?
It's tough to see, but I know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Well, hold on, just in case. So we had an awesome time recording with Fury Golf.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been following us on Instagram, you may have seen. Hey, and by the way, if you're just listening to this, and if this shirt's my size, it may not be Dan's any longer.
Uh-oh.
Gonna have to wear as a nightgown probably. But let's see. Oh yeah, man, it's awesome. Look at that baby.
That is sweet.
Look at that baby. So I think I posted, if you're looking to represent your rock and roll attitude on the golf course, or anywhere really. You could wear this thing. What size are you? Like buffalo size. This is the size that you told me to get, but this is like buffalo size.
Oh boy! So the Fury Golf pod will be coming out on Friday of this week. Yep.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. And disclaimer. So I'm just telling you. So Fury Golf and Birdies and Bourbon connected, and I'm glad we did.
That was fun.
That's why we have a disclaimer. So sorry, I was. It takes a while to roll up Dan's tent. He's put on like the COVID. I don't know. Just pick a number.
COVID 20.
Yeah, definitely more than 20. So Fury Golf connected with us and said, "Hey, man, looks like a great fit for us. Then what you guys are doing and what we're doing, and no shit, man, we had an awesome time chatting with that dude, Dan. Mm-hmm. I think I busted out a guitar. I hope you cut that part out because I have a guitar, but I can't play one. So I hope that's not in there. I hope that's in like the after party. Oh, these virtual after parties, man, are killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who else I want to mention is I want to mention the Neat Glass. So I don't know what's the better way to do it. I'll do it like this. So I want to mention the Neat Glass. So we had the Bourbon Snob. So if you're on Instagram, check out the Bourbon Snob. I didn't find him snobbish at all. He actually reached out to me. I think I'd posted something about I don't know, one of those higher priced. You can't find them. I don't know. Can you see that?
No.
Not really. You can't see the etching.
Mm-mm.
Let me see if I do it like. What if I do it like this? To see if you can see the etching. So for those of you that are watching, you can't see the etching.
Not really, but if they go on Instagram, it looks really good.
Oh yeah, on Instagram you can see it.
Yeah.
So check us out on Instagram. So anyway, the Bourbon Snob reached out to me, and he's like, why are you chasing that shit? Blah blah blah. Not to say it was shit whiskey, but it's just like, it's like the hunt. When all you really want to do is have a good drink.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, and if you really want to have a good drink, have you ever tried the neat glass? And I said, no, I haven't tried the neat glass. Dan hasn't either. I have 2 of them, and I don't know if Dan's going to get one or not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But if you haven't tried the neat glass, and if you can't tell, maybe coming in a little hot, we just had a fantastic time with Tim Persant
from Chattanooga Whiskey. Yep.
From Chattanooga. I bet I screwed that up again. Persant. From Tim Persant from Chattanooga Whiskey. And actually he's from Chattanooga. So I don't know how the hell I do know. He said it's his dad and he's Italian and all that stuff. Anyway, but what a great dude, man. So you can see we've got our Chattanooga Whiskey bottles set up here, the 91 and 111. However, I have drank out of the neat glass before, and it's as the label touts, it's actually a really nice. I would call it kind of a play on a tulip glass. It fits well in your hand. The nose and the disc up there, Dan, you're gonna love this thing. I mean, the Glen that we've typically been drinking out of a Canadian Glencairn glass. Why is it empty, Dan?
Yeah, it's got a little bit in there.
Well, that's weak.
Yeah.
So we've been drinking out of a Canadian Glencairn glass, which I like better than the typical like tulip Glencairn glass. But this little neat glass is really, really, it's growing on me. I can't lie.
I'll tell you, it looks really cool.
No, it's fucking awesome,
talked about
dude.
how like it tells you where to pour. And it looks fantastic. I mean, it's like I'm so stoked about this. They got the Birdies and Bourbon at the bottom over there, and I think we got a discount code, right?
We do have a discount code, so head to the neat glass. It's the discount code is BB10. Tell them you don't have to tell them anything. You just push BB10 into the discount spot, and you're good. But if you want to leave a comment on our page about the neat glass, we would love for you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it on Instagram. You could do it on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. I mean, there's so many places you could do it at.
Right. And they're coming on the show, right?
Well, so now listen to this one. So the gentleman, the inventor of the neat glass, I guess he's a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to think about what's the Bryson DeChambeau of booze when he comes. I mean, I don't know if he's a golfer. I've never met the guy, but I connected with his people, and they're like, hey, yeah, we'd love to do this for you. Yep. Hey, would you? And they actually, hey, would you like to have your name sketched on it? And I'm like, well, I guess I would. They're like, no. We mean the name of the show. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, no, not really. And then, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But they said, would you like to have the name of the show? And I'm like, of course we would. I mean, that's pretty friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
That really, it reminds me of what we're doing the whole time. So yeah, but hey, the neat glass, man. I mean, this thing is like, it's actually, I don't know. There's
and so we're going to have the designer, the scientist of the neat glass is coming on the show to talk about the construction and everything.
The inventor.
Okay.
Yeah,
like Stella, right? Stella has those commercials where it's like, oh, it's the perfect glass and everything else. I mean, it's gonna be fun. I want to hear all about this.
I mean, this is the official competition judging glass of, I don't know, World Spirits in San Francisco,
That's
World Spirits in New York.
Yeah.
Consumer Rum Jury, Miami Rum Fest. I mean, why have we not told Richland Rum about this? I mean, this would be fantastic. San Diego Spirits Festival. I mean, they've got lists and lists of everything, Dan. I mean, it just doesn't.
Awesome. Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool. It's got our name on it, which makes it even cooler. I mean, there's nothing that I don't like about this thing. And I don't know. Here you may see a picture. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the dude?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like leaned back. I mean, he looks like a cool cat, man. He's leaned back. He's got this kind of little don't know if a Van Gogh thing, but he's got a little stash and got a little goatee going, and he's kind of peering through. I don't even know if that's him. We haven't met him yet, but we're going to meet him.
Yeah.
So maybe he won't be on the show. Number 2, we're actually on 17 right now. Thanks to Sugarland. Thank you for the roaming man. Specifically, Jessica, thank you for reaching out to us. What I really love is I know I need to be smoking a cigar when we're sampling roaming man. So probably gonna have to do that on the rooftop. I don't like to. I don't like to smoke inside the house. If I do, I get a fine. It's not a good one. Just mentioned Fury Golf. So here's our man, Fury Golf.
That's cool.
It is pretty cool that the guy was nice enough to say. I don't know why when Dan. So hey, for all of you guys that ordered a shirt, or people that ordered a shirt, I don't know why Dan didn't send out a little thank you handwritten note in those shirts. Dan, why didn't you send out a handwritten thank you note in those shirts?
Probably because I'm in Raleigh and the shirts are coming from Atlanta.
I see. So you ran out of ink, is what you're saying.
That's right. It's an ink problem. Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
Look at the roaming man, old fashioned. Can't wait to do a review. We're trying.
Nice.
We're waiting on the folks from Roaming Man / Sugarland Distillery to get back to us with
a date.
Yeah, with a date. Yeah, they were having trouble getting somebody in. So I think it's going to be a little later in the year, but I don't know how it's going to work. So they may be on next year. We may have to go ahead and pour through that one and do a review and ask for another. This time, send us a bottle. Send a bottle. Look at the product placement. I know you don't have any trouble selling out, but hey, and look at this puppy.
Oh boy!
Look at this baby.
Oh my!
Oh yeah. I did. I'm talking about the magazine, so I hope nobody takes that the wrong way.
No offense.
So I'm holding up a magazine. It's American whiskey. American whiskey, by the way, if you're listening, we don't give free advertisements, so that's the last time you'll hear your name on here. But we do have the one and only Marianne Eaves, and this says to Cal. I hope the next time Dan can't show up from Marianne Eaves. Oh, that's a bold statement, but I couldn't agree with. But I couldn't agree with her more. I mean, I'm like, hey, well, I don't know. Hey, Marianne, if you're listening, or if Kevin's listening. By the way, Bernardo's Circus just dropped today. Excuse me, maybe it didn't drop today, but Bernardo's Circus dropped on October the 5th.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in what Marianne Eaves is doing in her free time, she's hanging out with this carny named Kevin Bernardo. And I mean, hell, he looked like he was having a good time to me. And he sounded like he was having a good time.
He was a really fun guy. We didn't know what to expect going in, but great story, passionate, grit, all that kind of stuff, and just a good time, good fun hang. Yeah.
And you're probably wondering, well, how does that weave into Birdies and Bourbon? Well, so don't think about bourbon as bourbon. Think about it as alcohol.
Yep.
And he was actually staying at Hoops Vineyard, which is they're coming on the show. They're coming on the show soon. So look forward to a wine review. I can't lie. I probably said this before. I tasted the Merlot. I did that Coravin. I don't know why I bought a Coravin or Coravan. Coravan or Coravan?
I don't know. Coravin.
Mm-hmm. So I bought a Coravin. And I don't know why. That's like the third time I've mentioned them. So we definitely need to send Coravin a clip of this shit. And I want a refund. I want free booze. I want something.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, then cut it out. Cut this out of the show, Dan. This is ridiculous. Number 3. All right. So we're on like 17 now. Okay. So the reason we're coming in hot. And it's not hot in a bad way, but no. we had a great time chatting with Tim. I know I just brought it up, but I want to show that, I think this thing's awesome. I mean, you should have seen the little gift pack. So for anybody that's listening that works at and it's not about getting free booze, right? It's about promoting your brand. And I mean, no shit. Like he sent this little, it's like I don't know, but it's like a stock paper. It's not like writing paper. It's like a good card stock paper. It's got their label on it. I mean, it's like you would send this to like a distributor.
Yep.
and you would say, "Hey, like I'd like to be a part of your portfolio. Would you do this?" They sent us 2 nice bottles of liquor, and it came in a nice box. I mean, the box is trash, whatever. But here's the thing, I guess, is I understand why you can't do it to everybody. And I didn't actually, you know what, we didn't ask Tim. We should make a note of this. Like, why did he elect or select to send us like the prize package? You know, and it could have been because I'd been chatting with Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
At Chattanooga Whiskey, and Lindsay was very professional, very nice, very courteous, and was helpful in the process. I don't know that we needed. Well, I need a lot of help, but I don't know we needed a lot of help. But you know, I think she took it that she presented it to him in the right way, and it was like, oh shit, I love golf, and I love of course I love whiskey. So let's kind of go down that road.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. We just tasted it. It's great whiskey. I think you and I are like, hey, you can put this up against anything out there, and it's gonna stand up. I mean, you're definitely getting a value. We love a good value, right?
Affordable, on the shelves. Yeah, so it is. I think he said 11 states. So primarily the Southeast. I think he's in.
Texas
Said they
as well.
just released in Texas. They're in Colorado, a couple of Midwest. What do you say? Ohio and Illinois, maybe. But yeah, I mean, this shit is like if you like candy, caramel apples, you're gonna love it. Hey, you must love those caramel apples, Dan.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So I haven't played any golf in a while. I am actually getting out with a buddy of mine. It's soon. Getting out with him soon. We're going to go play Summit Chase Golf Course. So hey, Mark, looking forward to seeing you at Summit Chase. A buddy of mine. You've seen him. He's a regular on my Saturday posts. Matt, the Shocker. He just joined a private club here in Atlanta, Berkeley. I think it's Berkeley Lakes. It's not too far from me, so I think I'm going to get a couple of rounds with him in this weekend. So it's going to be a good one, man. We're going to have some good golf reviews coming up, so I can't wait to do that. So I played Summit Chase. I have not played Berkeley Lakes. I think it's Lakes. It could be Berkeley Hills, but I think it's Berkeley Lakes, which means there's a lot of water. So Dan, bring extra balls.
There you go. Well, let's get on to the pod. And I'm going to kick it off with no free ads. And TaylorMade Golf tweeted 23 hours ago. It said, Shape 1. Congrats to the winner of the Sanderson Farms Championship, who used the Sim driver to capture his first win on tour since 2017. Do you know why they tweeted that out, Cal?
They're sending you a new driver?
No, because Mr. Garcia, who won this weekend, is not under any sponsorships for clubs right now.
Oh, so they're looking for sponsorships,
because he played their clubs and they couldn't call him out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That is totally fair, man. It's like, hey, if you're looking for a free ride, and believe it or not, our 15 listeners at Aiden, at the Aiden Golf Club, are very important, and they play a lot of golf.
It's true.
Could be playing the I don't know what you said, that Zoom driver. What did you say? How did you say that?
Sim.
Oh yeah, Zoom driver. Hey, give me hit us up and we'll say it right the next time. But I mean, so did Tiger Woods? Once again, did Tiger Woods trailblaze the path to I don't need to be sponsored by you?
Maybe. I mean, TaylorMade's, man, they're racking up right now, right? So you got Sergio won last week, and he's not under sponsorship. You know, we've been talking about Justin Rose, who left Hanma, and I think he's playing TaylorMade, and he's not under sponsorship. So, I mean, holy cow.
Exactly.
But no, I was surprised to see Sergio win. I wasn't counting him out. I thought he played fairly good recently, right? We saw some good signs of life from Sergio.
Wait a minute, did you get the reference?
No, I didn't get the reference.
I'm gonna need you to go back and say that again.
Which part?
The holy part.
Holy cow?
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, Roadhouse. There we go.
I mean, good luck. I know people that are listening are going like, how did he just whiff that? How did he whiff? Hey, that's why the old left-handed rocket is no longer the left-handed rocket.
All right. Well, here's another one I was thinking of while, and we're going to lose a lot of listeners now. Another one I was thinking of while we were going through this, we're getting ready to kick off this recap of what happened last weekend is, can I open my eyes now, Dad? Son, I never told you to close your dang eyes. Can I open them up now, Dad? I never told you. Tommy boy.
All right. So we may have lost listeners. That's fine. But
Sergio is putting with his eyes closed.
All right. So, Dan.
Yeah.
Is it going to be weird when I see you on the golf course? Just wear your sunglasses. I'll never know you have your eyes closed. Just wear your sunglasses.
Exactly.
Just wear your sunglasses. Why do you think? Hey, why do you think I play so bad? And why do you think I always keep my glasses on?
Absolutely.
All right, cracking it open, man. Take it off.
Well, I thought Sergio it was great to see him win. Right, this is his first win since the Masters.
It is his first win since the Masters. And hold on, do you think like after the Masters, after you win the Masters, do you think like your next win, it's like, well, okay, well, that's good, that's fine. I mean, like if the Masters is your first victory and somehow you got in there and you hadn't won much, you hadn't made a lot of money, blah blah blah. But I mean, once you've won the Masters, I mean, then it's like the only thing that's important
is the Masters. Is the next one.
It's the next major.
Major, yeah.
And it's like, God, hey, I mean, I bet people are like, I hope Brooks Koepka never wins another major and never wins a Masters. Can you imagine it's like going to be a frat party at the dinner? Good
hey, Cal, do you know who came in fourth last week?
I think it's somebody on my squad.
It is somebody on your squad.
Somebody on my squad.
Yeah, they're usually sub $7,000 range.
The Swede. How'd I do?
I tell you, you know what? I don't think you or I, either one of us, played him last week.
Oh, let me tell you what. So, okay, if you're listening to this for advice and not entertainment value, I had two people make it into the cut, or two people made the cut. Sergio Garcia, El Pollo. You see him with that El Pollo he was holding up, that big rooster? And who else did I have? I had Cameron Davis.
Oh, Cam Davis. Yeah, I had Cam Davis as well. I did. Yeah.
At least I think Cam made it to the thing. I think it was.
No, of course he did. He was leading going in.
Yeah. That was my only two guys, dude. And I'm like going, good Lord. Hey, listen, Henrik Stenson, you're on my shit list for the rest of the. He ain't going nowhere. Send him back over to COVID country.
Scheffler struggled.
I know. I mean, a lot of people that I thought weren't going to struggle, man. I mean, they had a rough time.
Yeah. Hoffman came in strong. I mean, he's been working out. It looks good. I mean, I liked what I saw there. Who else?
You know who? So think about this. Think about this going into the Shriners. Shriners Open this week in Vegas. JT Poston, Keegan Bradley. Mm-hmm. You mentioned So Bradley was T4. Norlander T4. Hoffman.
Yep.
Who else? Stallings.
Yep.
McCarthy. I'm like going. I mean, my little fingers are tired from deleting and adding out of my little 6 roster lineup today. Hey, look at this shit. Well, hey, look at this. You may hear this name again, Venturi. You may hear Ventura again. Mm-hmm. Look at the old. I shouldn't say that. I'm almost his age, kind of, sort of, but not really. But look at the Georgian. Look at Stu Cink coming in.
I know,
playing strong, dude. Let's see. Snedeker actually kind of T17, but I mean he had a decent. Corey Connors, Maverick McNeely.
Are you surprised about this one? So a 77 ruined it for him, right? But started off with a 64 on Thursday. You know who that was? Jimmy Walker.
Oh, I did see that.
64.
Well, what I'm surprised about is his 64.
Well, and he shot a 71 and a 72.
No.
I'm
not. I like, hey, barbecue, golf,
bourbon.
and bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love all three. I mean, that's like if I could script my life, there you go.
I think you have.
That's awkward. No, but I mean, I think that, but I was surprised to see Jimmy Dub coming out of the gate with a 64. But I like it. I don't know where he's been and what's kind of going on. I haven't been checking him out, so we'll have to see what's going on with J-Dub. But no, I mean, I think it's awesome, and I would love to see him do well again. What is he, like the 2016 PGA winner?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, around-ish, kind of mid-teens.
Pat Perez killed me last week. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Don't worry, the mud flap's coming.
Zalatoris. What happened to Zalatoris? He's like a top 50 player now.
I don't know. He's there again. Hey, the Buck Club once again disappoints as usual. Just keep cutting those checks, boys, to the Buck Club.
Mm-hmm.
Not worried about. Oh, look at this! I thought about playing for Telly. He missed a cut last week too. Hey, by the way, I do cut a check to the Buck Club. I can't lie. I like their stuff, and I think Zach and the team and the putter kid are really cool. So
Swafford must have still been on his win high. He went 75, 71. Yeah.
Homeless Hubbard. I'm vowing not to play him again this season. I know. I'm going to say this year, not this season.
You'll play him again. You'll play him at the Masters.
Well, what about Wawrinski? You think he's got to come back?
Richie? Yeah. I mean, he's been playing pretty good. Yeah.
What about Bo Hosler? He had a good day there on Sunday, I think, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I think he did. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun tournament. It's actually a better time than I thought it was going to be. And it's going to get better this week, Cal. We got a bunch of good guys coming to play again this week. We're kind of working our way up. I think we're going to see the field get more aggressive as we become closer towards the Augusta. And I've been seeing pictures on Twitter. Have you seen pictures on Twitter or Instagram anywhere? Augusta is growing in nice. It's coming in.
Well, it should. I mean, it's basically it's the never-ending bucket of money. And
but like 3 weeks ago it was brown, and now
I know. Green. I know. Yeah, it should. I think it'll be fine. Did you get our media passes yet?
Hey, I've been checking the mail.
Hey, keep checking it, bud. Keep checking it. I mean, you checked it the other day. What'd you get?
Nothing.
I thought you got Chattanooga whiskey and
from you. From you, you mean? Okay, I got you. From you, yeah, we got Chattanooga whiskey.
Oh, why sent you your pass? You didn't get it yet?
Oh boy. I hope I didn't toss it out.
Oh, hey, so do I. All right, so
it's okay, because I think Kes said he got me.
Oh yeah, well, hey, don't worry. He said if the COVID happens, I'm the fill-in since I'm so close.
Kes said he's got me a pass.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Hey, by the way, we didn't touch on that. Kes was a good time. He was a fun time.
Was he? I mean, he wrote. So he texted me the next morning, and he's like, "I hope that came out okay. I think we got a little hot." My response back was, "Don't you always run a little hot?"
We did talk about heat and Den of Thieves.
I know. My favorite subject. I think it was good. Yeah. I mean, So they're let's see, Kaz and P. Reed. They're playing they're in Europe. They're at the BMW, I think, right?
BMW. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw his post today. I mean, he said once he gets back, he'll hit us up. I think they're heading to Vegas once they get back.
No,
Houston. Sorry, I think he said they were going to play the Houston.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
3 weeks out. It could be. Yeah.
Have to go back and listen to the pod that dropped the other day. So
it was a good time. He talked about his chicken wings, and he's caught up on Cobra Kai. So that's good.
He is caught up on Cobra Kai. Yeah, Kaz, if you're listening, I probably told him. I always brag about my neighbor. That's he runs the catering deal there. He owns the company that does all the catering for the Cobra Kai guys here in Atlanta. So, so Kez, swing by Atlanta, and we'll go do guest appearance at Cobra Kai. So we'll get you on the show.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be awesome? All right, so we're heading to Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I don't know if you can see my Elvis album, but I really do have an Elvis album. Number one, he's I guess he's a Mississippi guy, but I don't know. Maybe he lived most of his life in the other side of the state of Tennessee. But
a lot of recording there. Yeah.
Well, he was part of the Tennessee Mafia, so there you go. I mean, I'll leave it at that. Yeah. So we're heading to Vegas, to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open Overview. You know, my grandfather was a Shriner. So, I think the Shriners do really great things. You remember, they got they wear the little red fez out collecting money, and, a good nonprofit. I shouldn't say that in that terminology, but and what they do for the kids, I think it's great. So we're going to play at TPC Summerlin this week. It's coming in around, it's a par 71. So I saw a couple of different things. I've got 70, just under 73 and just over 72. So we're going to call it kind of, middle of the road standards for what the PGA Tours are playing. What I'm reading specifically is 72.55. We got bent greens, and we've got a Bobby Weed design here. I think this course was redone or remastered or they did a retake on it with Fuzzy Zeller at some point. It's going to be a long hitters course, Dan. That's the way it's going to be, man. I mean, this thing is going to be like open and bombs. I mean, it's like everything you think about Vegas, dude. It's going to be like, hey, when the wheels hit the ground, let it rip. I don't think the greens are going to be too unfavorable to anybody. Let's see. What's cute? You got a 240-yard par 3 for playing it from the tips. You got a 600-yard par 5. Everything else kind of manageable. Bermuda grass fairways, whatever. There's 4 water hazards. You got a few bunkers, but I mean, like it doesn't really make a difference.
92.
Yeah, 92 bunkers. Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, but for these guys, I mean, it's like it's in some case the rough's not going to be bad here, but it's like there's some places it's like shit. I want to hit it in the bunker because they hit, but they play so much out of the bunker. It's not like the bunker. It's like the bunker could be the miss. It's like if you miss and make it in the bunker, and it's like, oh yeah, I can deal with that because you got, depending on the pin placement. The fairways are going to be big. Let's see. I think approach, it's going to be fun. So here's my question. I guess I didn't look enough because the scores are pretty low in this tournament. So Kevin Na won last year at 4 under. DeChambeau won in 2018 at 3 under. Cantlay at 1 over, and Pampling at 3. Wait a minute. Let's scratch that. That's the final day. We're going to see scores in the 20, in the high teens or 20s. I didn't do any research on this, but I'm gonna go back and look just for reference. So you got Kevin Na 23 under, DeChambeau 21 under, Rod Pampling 20 under, and then I skipped Patrick Cantlay in 17 at 9 under. I don't know what was unique during the 17 that there's a 10-stroke plus deficit, 11-stroke plus deficit for Cantlay in 2017.
Yeah, I don't know what happened that year. Obviously, something was a little strange. He shot +1 the last day. So, yeah, something strange happened. Maybe it was either rain or heat or something. I don't know. Yeah, or a different course. I'm not sure if they played the same course.
It could have been a different Shriners Open. Yeah, I don't see anything. I didn't look at that actually. I just kind of went and clipped them out and I didn't pay attention. So yeah, I'll do better on that next time, maybe, unless I've been drinking. That's gonna go
exactly.
So off the tee, it's going to be like. DeChambeau, once we get to the betting, DeChambeau is going to be the horse here.
It says TPC Summerlin for 2017. So I don't know why it was just so low that year.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Well, Kevin Na won. He's definitely not a long hitter, so
yeah,
that may go to tell you something. All right, so let's see. So off the tee, they're wider than average, as mentioned earlier. Relatively easy, over 50% fairways hit by regulation. Well, here you go. So these guys are. They boast. They say TPC Summerlin. They say that they are the second longest Summerlin. Excuse me. They say they're the second longest driving course on tour.
Okay.
I'm paraphrasing. But I mean I'm just reading what the stats say. Did you read that differently?
No, I said okay.
So I don't know. It's going to be accuracy. Once again, it's going to be shot. It's the second shot that's coming in. I mean, these guys. I see where they're going with all this ball stuff, man. I mean, they're like, how do we kind of pull things back? But distance or accuracy. So let's think about Kevin Na and Bryson DeChambeau. So Na is absolutely has never been the longest guy on tour.
No.
And, of course, he never will be at this point. But DeChambeau is, and he's relatively accurate. We'll get into that with Fantasy National in just a second. But yeah, I'm thinking, like, I around the green, it's I don't think it's going to be tough. I mean, well, so here's the thing. Think about how you're gonna shape this up. So you got Kevin Na, Kevin Na, not long, shot placer. Bryson, long, wedges, arch. Well, however, this was 2018 though when he won though. Think about it. So this was 2018 when Bryson won this. I mean, this is Bryson minus like 50 pounds.
Yeah, it's not a long Bryson back then. Yeah.
But Cantlay, I mean, I consider Cantlay a long hitter, and then Pampling, So, and then hey, Smiley, where you at, Smiley? Come on the show, man. We want to get you on the show, dog.
Yeah, I'd love to have him on.
So Na's a good putter. That's probably I'm not looking at what happened to him, but that's where we are. Strokes gained off the tee is going to be key here. Yeah. So where are you heading? Well, anything else on the course?
No, I think you covered all of it. I'm glad we got some of these top 30 back in the field this week. I'm looking forward to these lineups. Aren't you?
I didn't see Brooks Koepka in the lineup anywhere. Did you?
No, he's not in the lineup. No.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh, he's waiting on the majors, huh? Waiting on the majors, is he?
And we're off. Here we go. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into the field.
All right, so I do not have Bryson. So so on the show we only talk primary lineups
on Fantasy National.
Fantasy National primary lineups. I think the way we've got this set up, we actually went pretty simple on this one, and we just did the last 24 rounds.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so Dan's a field guy. He's not good at golf. He doesn't drink. However, he knows how to set up Fantasy National. He's like, just put it to 24 rounds and let it ride.
It has not been working that well lately. Not Fantasy National's fault, but
no. Yeah, it's our pick. So but it's kind of finding a happy medium and getting things to meld in there and see how it goes.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, I'm drinking this Chattanooga whiskey 91 still. If you can't hear, and this shit is good. I mean, it's good. Like for a sub $35 bottle of booze. Tim, you outdone yourself there, bud. All right, so yeah, and I can't wait to get up and play Macklemore and Sweetens Cove again. I mean, good Lord, Adamski, send the message us back. All right, sure We're working on free booze, buddy. Okay, so DeChambeau, is he in your lineup?
No, he's 11th. So we start here at the top guys. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got Bryson at 11.8, Webb at 11,000, Cantlay at 10.4, Finau at 10.2, and then that's it for the $10,000 and up range. So
Hold your horses.
I was just saying the top 4 guys. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what? Yeah, I know, but I was just asking if you had Bryson in there.
I know. I just wanted to let everybody know who was in the top 4.
Well, you're mentioning one of my players. If you don't have him in your lineup, I wish you.
Go ahead. Yeah, I wasn't.
What do you have him in your lineup?
None of them.
Okay, so I'm a Cantlay guy this week, and listen, I know Cantlay has had he may have had some struggles as of late. However, he has a good track record here. And let's see, we've got a second place, and a win. I hope I actually looked at the right course or the right setup on this one. But that's where I have him at. So
he's good.
That's why I'm going Cantlay, and I mean, there's no doubt that the guy's a player, and he likes the course. So this is a different week, and so it's coming at a different time. But I mean, he likes Summerlin, so I don't know why I would go against him. And again, I'm going based off of past experience.
Yep.
Which is what's his numbers on here? I know you probably got them pulled up already before I do. But
Cantlay.
So he's 28 in strokes gained total, 50 tee to green, ball striking 62. Off the tees is worse. Sorry, scratch that. I was looking at a different dude. Here's the thing that worries me about Cantlay. He's going to make the cut. I'm not worried about that. He's 50 in DraftKings points. Strokes gained total, he's 28th. After the shit show that I put on last week in Mississippi. I just need people to make the cut. So I'm going Cantlay. I think it's his track. I mean, he's set up and ready to roll, man. We got a second, and a win. I don't know why he wouldn't keep it going.
I like everybody in the $11,008 to $10,200 range. I couldn't afford any of them, but I like them all. I like Bryson. I mean, how can you not like Bryson coming off of the win of the U.S. Open? I think he's expensive at $11,800, but I think he's going to be in the top 5. I do. Don't you think? I mean, with this course, top 5 all day long. He's already won it.
I don't know why he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. Yeah, but yeah, no. He's won it.
Yeah.
He won here, and he didn't have. Well, obviously, if he's winning here, he's got a good game.
Yeah.
No, I mean, absolutely. I mean, if you're picking Bryson, and the good news is, there's plenty of good options down the line. I mean, you do, but that's where I got a little. I got a little foggy on. Okay, well, who do I play there to kind of balance that out? So I saved a little bit of money and didn't pick Bryson, and I went with Cantlay because Bryson is definitely going to be I think he is the most played player at the Shriners.
I will play him in a lineup this week.
I will too.
Yeah, I like Webb Simpson, $11,000. I like him here. I mean, how about I not? In the last 24 rounds, shots gained total, he's number 1. He's number 7 in DraftKings points. I love him here. Putting 4th. I mean, give me a break. Yeah. Cantlay, you just talked about. Finau. I love Finau here. I mean, all 4 of those guys. It's just who do you think is going to perform the best, and can you afford them? Given when you go down the field here, who you need to pick in order to feel good about getting 6 to 6 through, that kind of thing. I couldn't do it in my primary because I couldn't afford anybody at the top, given who I wanted to pick at the bottom. So I didn't pick anybody up there. You got Cantlay. I think it's a great pick with his history here. I think he's going to do well. But in the $9,000 range, so we got Matsuyama, Morikawa, English, Wolff, Day, Scheffler, Casey, Garcia, and Ricky Fowler.
Got a lot of Puma boys this week, don't we?
We do.
Lots of Puma. Let's see. So, I've got a lot of those guys actually, Dan. Oddly enough.
Of
Oddly
course
enough.
you do. How much did you spend? How much did you spend this week? $100,000 on
oddly, oddly enough, I spent it all. Let's see. So where should I start? I mean, there's so many places I'd like to start with this.
Well, go next. Go to your next one. Who do you have? Oh, you got the Wolff. You bringing in the Wolff.
Oh.
You didn't tell me you were bringing in the Wolff.
Hey, Dixie's excited. Dixie's looking. She's excited about this pick. Dixie's staring me. Oh yeah. Hey, call the Wolff.
No, the Wolff.
I don't know. I mean, so
what is it? It's 15 minutes to get over there. I'll see you in 10. Was that what it was? Something like that. I don't forget what it was.
Hey, for those of you that aren't watching, oh no, Dixie's unplugged my cord.
Oh no.
No, get away. Dixie unplugged the cord.
Oh boy.
Can't take that dog anywhere. So Matt Wolff, $9,600. You know, I'll tell you what. Even with all the herky jerkies he's got, he doesn't have a lot of history here. But I like the way he's coming off of recent form. So his last showing here, he was a T18.
Wow, that's good. That must have been his first showing here, probably, right? Yeah.
His last and first showing. Yeah. What do you have? He had a top 5 at the PGA, runner-up at Rocket. I mean, I think that here's what I'm looking for from Matt Wolff.
Well, he was second coming into the U.S. Open on Sunday against Bryson.
Okay, right. So, but that's what I'm saying is I'm looking at form versus stats more so on this one. And his stats aren't all that bad here.
They're great.
I know, not right. But I'm saying, like, I think this kid is really going to turn. I shouldn't say kid. I think this guy is really going to turn something.
Shots gained, ball striking first in the field.
Well, so let's go to strokes gained total is 3, tee to green 3, ball striking 1, off the tee 5, approach 5, DraftKings points 4. It's like, I mean, you could start your lineup with this guy. And there's so many other great options down the line. Like you could start with this dude as your horse and spend I don't know, what did we say it was, 9,000 ish?
9,600, yep.
9,600. So you save what, $1,500 give or take, and it's bad math. 1,000, yeah, save $1,000, and there you go. I don't know. Why didn't you pick him? He's one of your, you're a fanboy.
I picked Harris English at $9,700.
Why Harris over Matt Wolff?
Shots gained total, he was 4th. Harris English was tee to green 9th, short game 1st, off the tee 78th, and then approach 33rd and putting 13th. So he beat Matt Wolff by 30 on the putting side. So I just think he's got more of a complete game coming in here. But I like Harris. I like Harris English. I like the way he's been playing, man. I mean, give me a break. He did great at the U.S. Open too. So U.S. Open 4th, Tour Championship 12th, BMW 40th, Northern Trust 2nd, Wyndham 23, PGA 19th, 3M 18th. I mean, he's been playing great. This guy's been playing great.
I jumped you. Sorry about that. Harris is 97.
The Wolff he's $100 more than Matt Wolff. Yeah. No, it's no big deal. Yeah. So yeah, I like Harris English here. I will probably play Matt Wolff as well. I like both those guys. I do not like Jason Day. And I'm still out on Scottie Scheffler after that COVID. I don't know how, last week wasn't great for him.
Boy, he had a rough week last week, didn't he?
Yeah. So, yeah.
He will get it back together. That's somebody that will be played in the future. He will not be played this weekend by me in any. I don't think I'm going to play him on anything. Probably means you should play him.
Exactly.
But, no. I don't know. Sanjay.
Haven't seen enough from Sanjay yet.
Good Lord. You know who I do like here that I don't.
Sanjay's expensive, isn't he? For $9,000.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for everybody that's here, I think that he's expensive.
I thought Louis cheap here, but we'll get that in a minute. But yeah.
Yeah. No, but I thought Sanjay was expensive for me for where the other areas that I could go. I like Paul Casey here. I think Paul Casey is a little bit pricey to me based on short game and around the green. I'm kind of going like that. And you know what? Casey's safe to make the weekend, which is not to be said for my lineup last week. Pretty much nobody was safe to me, except I did pick the winner. Outside of that, yeah, it's like Casey doesn't score enough points. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And here's a guy that I'm not picking that I'm like going because now I think he's got the feather in his hat, so he's good to go for the rest of the year. Is Sergio, and I mean, I'm like I'm not against Sergio. I'm just wondering, like, how long can I putt with my eyes closed? And by the way, is that what you were doing at Tobacco Road, Dan? I'm like, damn, why are you squinting like that? It's like,
I was teeing off with my eyes closed.
Yeah, clearly. But that's what Martha said when I hit the 10 fairway off the number 1 tee. She said, "You must have hit that with your eyes closed." And I'm like, well, shut. And I had those big mounds I couldn't get over. So I don't know. I'm not against Sergio. I was happy to see him win. Hey, you know what? Best of luck, amigo. I hope he wins it again. I hope he does back-to-back. Typically, we're not seeing back-to-back just outstanding performances, and he is definitely gearing up for the Masters, so I think he's probably going to try and work on things here. What about the poster boy?
Well, hold on for a second. Before we get there, we skipped over Matsuyama and Morikawa, which I both think are good plays this week.
No, I didn't.
I'm not saying they're going to – I'm not saying I played them. I'm just saying I think they get – I don't – like Morikawa's most recent form, but I mean the guy's just a ball striker, so I think he could do well this week.
He could. I think
it's more of a West Coast kind of course, So I don't know. I think he could be.
Yeah,
trouble.
maybe. Well, you know who else we skipped? Do you know who I like outside of both of those guys? Is I actually like Tony Finau this week.
Oh, I told you, Finau. I like all 4 of those first guys.
Yeah, I like Cantlay here because of his. He likes this track, and I don't know. I hope I didn't jinx him there, but yeah. So, but Hideki and Collin, it's like, I don't know. They like Hideki's strokes gained total. He's 8th. It's like it's a weak maybe for me.
Yeah.
Tee to green, he's 4th. Putting is 78th, which I pick people that are worse putters. It's just there's something about Hideki's game. I don't know, man. There's something off there.
Yeah.
Morikawa, I know you said he's kind of shaky. There's nothing off there for me. I just think that I like Cantlay better than Morikawa, and I want to spend my money on Cantlay versus Morikawa.
Recent form has been
better. Yeah, recent form. Exactly. Yep.
Fowler in the old days would be in the $10,000 range. So you're getting a discount on Fowler because he's been playing pretty poorly. And he's close to falling out of the top 40 in the official world golf rankings. So he just hasn't had his A game for sure.
I think he made
a good one. Was that in Memphis? Was his last good one, right? So yeah.
I think he makes the cut.
Oh yeah,
I think he makes the cut here. I think he's a safe cut play. I don't know. Are you going to?
He's not with any of his boys though.
The glory
he's flying
boys
solo.
Well, I mean, what does that say? What does that say, man? I mean, it's like you got. I mean that's a little. It's like I don't get to hang out with my boys anymore.
Yeah, I know. He's going to Vegas, and no Spieth, no JT.
The Wolff pack is not there. I'm like, why does the Wolff man not get invited to the parties?
He does get to hang out with Wolff. You're right. He does get to hang out with Wolff, and they're pals. So the state boys or whatnot. But yeah, I'm not playing this week. I do not like the reason for him. I do think he could be dangerous if he's got a good. I mean, we know the kid can play, right? So we know the guy can play. So, but I just don't like the reason for him. So, but this field is not that strong to where I could see Ricky coming here to get FedEx points. So, yeah.
No, he just needs to play. He needs to play for the Masters.
Okay.
I'm just saying he needs reps. He's just working on reps, And you know how many photo shoots happen in Vegas?
It's a good point. It's a great light for it.
It's like, hey guys, can we wrap this up by Friday?
Exactly.
Like I'm not playing the weekend, so I got some things to do on the strip.
Yeah.
No, I like you got Uyo.
I do have Uyo. I have Luyo. Recent form, so he was 3rd at the U.S. Open, played great there. 25th at the BMW. 13th at the Northern Trust, 33rd at the PGA, 6th at the WGC FedEx St. Jude. So I love the recent form with him. And if you look at last 24 rounds, 9th shots gained total with this field here, 18th in ball striking, 23rd on approach, 26th putting, 13th in DraftKings points. So, I mean, it's a solid guy. And I actually think he's priced a little low this week, which I love a good value. So there you go. I love Louis. I love him here.
I mean, I think it's a safe play. I think it's and I think it's a great value. I think Kokrak is a little high this week.
Yeah, I do too.
Coming in, like right between Fowler and Oosthuizen, 8,900.
Who's going to price this? I'd be pricing Louis above Fowler here.
And so would I. Yeah. And then you got Abe coming in at 87. I couldn't afford any of that.
Yeah. Recent form of Abe has been kind of spotty, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's Kevin Na. I was looking for him when I set my lineup. I couldn't find him. I don't know. I guess he
should have been priced higher.
Yeah, I guess I misspelled his name. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Na is probably a pretty good play here. I mean, I don't know why. Well, here's the other thing. So I mentioned earlier, Kevin Na is just not. He can win, but he doesn't score. He's not making birdies and eagles, and so that's kind of the guy right behind him. I'd play Zach at 85 before I'd play Kevin Na at 86 because Zach scores. And I'm talking DraftKings points, right? So looking at Fantasy National, I mean, Zach scores points, and and that's we're not picking winners right now, but that's where I would play Zach before I'd play Kevin.
Yeah, Zach's a good play. I mean, look at here, shots gained total with this field, 10th, short game 15th, approach 4th. Off the tee to 87, that's going to hurt him a little bit, but I don't think it's going to hurt him that much. And then putting 8th. I mean, those are good, strong numbers. I did not play Zach, but yeah, I think it's a good play. My next guy is Cam Davis. So
make it 2. Hey, make it 2.
You go first.
Make it 2. Well, he's number 1 in DraftKings points.
Yes.
He's number 3 in putting.
Yes.
He's number 5 strokes gained total.
He should be more expensive.
Hold on. I mean, I could go through a half a dozen people that and he had a pretty good tournament in Jackson this weekend. So
6th is pretty good.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. So you've got all these friggin' people that are priced above Cam Davis. I'm like, sure, I'll take as many Cams as you want to give me.
I think you're only picking him because you think if you pick him,
g'day, mate,
and we cut this clip out and we put it on the gram or somewhere, that he may respond, and you're that much closer to getting Adam Scott's email address.
Well, I was thinking about using my Australian accent for the rest of the show. I don't know if that was Australian or not, but that's the best I got at this point in time.
He's a great pick here, man. Great pick.
No, I mean for the price.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing: we're probably going to get railed on that one because he's probably going to be he's probably a heavy pick. And I don't know. I hope. I mean, but again, I don't either because the dude's going to score points.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is going to happen. And there's no one else for that price that I can pick that I think that's going to score more points than he's going to score.
Well, you got Neiman. So Neiman's played well recently, right? I mean, he's a good pick too, but he doesn't have the same recent form.
Hold that.
You got him?
Hold that. Of course. Let me make sure because I've been on here when you've got me drunk before, and I've been like, oh, shit, that was my other lineup.
You pick everybody.
I pretty much had one of each.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, what do you want to drink? It's like, I have one of everything. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm playing Joaquin Neiman.
Okay.
Let's see. What did he do here last year? I think he was. That was another one.
He didn't do well here last year.
No. But we got a T7 here. He hit T9 last year, right?
No, he missed the cut last year.
Yeah, I know, but I got a T7 and T9 before that.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm riding that note. I've already documented it.
Well, yeah. Well, at the U.S. Open, he was 23rd. Tour Championship, 27th. That's not great. BMW 3rd. 42nd to Wyndham. So he's had some really good recent form. He's a good ball striker. I like Neiman. I did not pick him, but I do like him.
Yeah, I don't like those points 77, but he likes this track, so we're looking at other tracks. And
I did pick Neiman. I picked Neiman too. What did I say? I didn't pick him. I did pick him too. Yeah.
Good Lord, Dan.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Hey, hey, keep that up. You're gonna get back to that intern position.
I picked along with you.
Neiman will be fine, but he likes this course, dude. I think he's in good shape. Hold on. Get on to your boy. I knew who's next. $7,900.
I always do this where I'm like, I didn't pick him. Oh, I did pick him.
Let's see.
We both do that.
Let's see. $7,900 from North Carolina. Strokes gained total 26. DraftKings points ranked 32nd. Doc Redman.
12th on approach, 9th ball striking. The guy is lights out. $7,900. I mean, at Sanderson Farms, he was 28th. Safeway 3rd. Didn't do well at the Northern Trust. Wyndham 3rd. I mean, this guy has been on fire. I've been playing him a lot since the comeback and the COVID when we first kicked it off in Texas. I like Redman. He's a great ball striker, and this is a good value for him. I thought it'd be priced higher.
I thought you'd be higher. Exactly. Yeah. So did I. No, I got it. You got a crush on Redman, so I see where.
But don't you think he should have been like $8,500?
I could see him being priced higher.
Are you telling me that Doc Redman shouldn't be priced higher than like Brian Harman?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. Hold on. So there's two people that, hold on. Do you want to get your little crush over? You got anything else you want to say? No. If you have anything else you want to say, I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, I probably didn't.
No, I don't want to cut you off.
I probably didn't even pick.
No, I don't want to cut you off. No. So hold on. So I actually may have to make a change. And so this is the unofficial.
Yeah.
But so because I've been kind of hamstrung on this guy and Sebastian Munoz, and boy did he show up last week at Jackson, Mississippi, and he had a great tournament. So my Joaquin Neiman thing, it's a feel thing. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of like being in Vegas at the craps table.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Dan, what's your favorite casino in Vegas?
I don't have one. Do you have one?
Good Lord. Yeah, but it's that little sleazy one down in Old Vegas, and I don't want to mention it. It
makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, really, it's like Sebastian Munoz. So I was torn. And do you ever get hung up on this? I don't know if the listeners do or not, but I get hung up on like, I've got $400 left, and I don't want to leave the table with $400. And it's like, well, hey, you don't have to spend all the money if you're picking the better people, right?
I've got $400 left in my lineup this week.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, I've got 100, but I'm thinking I'm either going to go. I'm thinking about trading in Neiman for Munoz or Hoffman.
Hoffman, really good form recently.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Loved him last week. Who's the other
guy? Sebastian Munoz.
No, who's the other guy you're going to trade him for? Oh, Neiman for Munoz.
No. I may drop Neiman and pick up Hoffman or Munoz.
Yeah, I like Hoffman here. I do. And Munoz. I do like them both. Yeah.
But you got Hoffman in your lineup, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Mm-mm. I wish he'd grow that mullet back out, by the way. Love that mullet.
Yes, that's a good trade. I think it's a good trade.
See, Neiman.
I mean, Denny McCarthy's been playing well. Polston played well last week. Cooch, I don't know. He has not been in great form lately. So.
Listen, I could sit here and spend all my money on people in this like $7,000 tier and be like and feel confident that I'm going to score really well.
I had HV3 in a couple of lineups I've been playing with. Come on.
I'm not against him. I'm just saying.
The putting is just what's bad.
I know.
Close your eyes, HV3.
Talk to Sergio. Sergio. Play a practice round with Sergio. Let's see. I gotta
Hang
go
out. Just hey,
read.
you know what? You need Sergio and HV3 to hang out with Denny McCarthy, and they'll be all right.
I know, no kidding, right? So, hey, I like Ches Reavie here. I like
I do too.
Emiliano Grillo here. I like Brendan Steele. You know, we were texting earlier, and I'm like, hey, how do you feel about Brendan? I mean, that dude has put on a damn display the past 24 rounds, and it's like, I don't know, but he's a little shaky, and there's going to be a lot of forgiveness on this golf course. So, sorry, Snedeker had a good round or a good tournament last week.
We did, yeah.
Who else? Stuart Sink, man.
Hey, he's got his son on the bag, and he is off to the races, man.
Stu's got the kid on the bag, and he's showing off for the kid. He's like showing it. Hey, I ain't old yet, kid. Watch this. Ventura is doing. You know, I mean, I don't know. He's back in action, and he's like a scoring machine.
Yeah.
Number 2 in DraftKings points. Who I like Charlie Hustle down there. I think he's got a good chance. Who I don't know if you want to stop me anywhere. Oh, I'm sure you got Pat Perez in your lineup this week.
I got the guy that placed 4th last week.
Let's see.
And I have no idea why he's so cheap this week.
Who's the Swede.
The Swede.
Mm-hmm. The Swede.
Mm-hmm. Norlander. So 4th last week at Sanderson Farms. Didn't do well at Corrales. I mean, so let's be honest. We've been playing this guy a ton since the comeback. He hit a little bit of a lull, but just showing the recent form last week and a 4th last week. I'm like, we've always loved this guy. You know, if you look at his last 24 rounds, he is 7th in ball striking, 8th on approach, 15th in putting. For $6,900, sign him up.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree. Oh, you know who I do have? I'm definitely doing some shuffling. I do have. Yes, no, Norlander. Like, what did we? It was earlier in the year, like right at the comeback. So where did we go? We were in Texas, then we went to Hilton Head.
Yeah, we played him. We kept playing him, and then he got a little burned out. But he did even great at Jack's place.
I know. No, I know that dude is he's a hell of a golfer, man. I mean,
yeah.
so to be a young guy out there, and especially with all the noise that's going on. I mean, that dude is, and he's not a name, right? I mean, nobody's really touting Norlander. Nobody's supporting. I'm sure he has a support team.
Let's be honest. He's placed 4th last week, and he's $6,900 this week.
It's Come on. Hey, Ricky Fowler, where you been, bud? I mean, but seriously, it's like, why is somebody not on this dude's bandwagon? I mean, how are you pricing this crap? Because I could see Norlander easily making the cut and Fowler missing the cut.
I could see Norlander as a top 10.
Yeah, absolutely. All day long, man. All day long. Let's see. So I did mention him, but I skipped him. But Ventura, so 7th strokes gained total, number 2 in DraftKings points, so he's ranked 11th in putting. Around the green, he's 129, but guess what? Off the tee, he's ranked 10th. So it's like, who cares? Mm-hmm. And he putts like he's a machine. So I'm taking him just based on DraftKings points, and I'm rolling some dice on this one. So we'll see what happens. But I like him. I think why couldn't? He's a Norwegian also. So there you go.
There you go.
Let's see. He tees off at 6 a.m. East. How are they teeing off at 6 a.m. Eastern time? That is not even possible.
Yeah. No,
that's not.
No,
that's not possible.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. That's just. I'm looking on DraftKings here, looking through this thing, and it says 10/8, 6 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, they must. Yeah, none of this. Anyway, moving on. So, all right. So I got Ventura, and are you done, or you got somebody else left to pick?
I'm done. We can talk about some other guys. So, what you got?
JB Holmes.
Good pick. Great. Good week last week, right?
I mean, thinking JB Holmes is going to be. I'm picking.
Oh no, I'm thinking Polston last week. Polston.
Yeah, Poston. Yeah. So I'm thinking JB Holmes to make the cut. But like I said, that's who I've got right now. I may do some shoveling. However, JB is a scoring machine, right? So JB's approach sucks, but he's 30th in putting and he's 9th in DraftKings points because JB can score. And meaning JB scores, he's making birdies, he's making eagles, and that's where we're going to get points on this thing. So I'm thinking that I need JB to make the cut. He's 8 of 10 this year. Hasn't played that much. Should be fresh, and it's a new season, so he's got something to play for. So, hey JB, come on, man.
There you go.
Bring it.
That sounds good. I like this field. There's a lot of value in this field for sure.
Yeah, there is. I'm kind of scanning down the lower tier. You know what? So JB Holmes, we're looking at the past 24 rounds. He's the cheapest player ranked in the top 10 for DraftKings points. He's number 9. Next you get is Sepp Straka at 25. Hudson Swafford, 34. So, I don't know. I may be reaching there. And then you get to top 10, Chris Ventura, number 2, 7,100. So, I don't know. I mean, there's you know who I like on here? I like Ryan Palmer.
I do too.
I think he's a good play here. Sam Burns, let down last week. But it's a bingo. Cameron Champ,
good player.
He's a previous winner.
Good player.
I'm looking at Fantasy National, and I got lots of red.
I know he's a good player, though. Yeah.
Let's see. So go up the board. Yeah.
So let me give you a couple here. So let's see. This is the first time we've seen Molinari in a while.
Ooh, the saucepan.
Yeah, $6,700. I mean, his recent form, obviously, there hasn't been any.
What recent form?
Yeah, there hasn't been any recent form, but before that, it was pretty poor. But a great ball striker. And I don't know what he's been doing with his time off, but hopefully he's been finding this game. And I'm excited to see how he does this week. I mean, I think I might play him at $6,700. I think he might make the cut against this field. He's a great golfer.
No, I wouldn't steer away from him in some lineups. I think that of course he's a great golfer, and I think that I don't see him.
He's at $6,700.
Yeah, no, I'm scrolling. Sorry. Oh, I got him. So basically, there's nothing other than a light shaded pink in his.
It's pretty red. Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah.
But we haven't seen him in like 6 months.
No, I know. Yeah. Maybe you know a Harris English man. Did you already?
I picked him. Picked him. Yeah. Hold on a second. Peter Malnati finished second last week, and he's at $6,700 this week.
So that's a guy right there. That's probably a sleeper pick that nobody's going to pull. Well, I shouldn't say people. Some people are, but that's probably a sleeper pick. That is that's a for me. That is a must play in one of my lineups for sure.
Hudson Swafford, $6,500. He won like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I'm chalking that up to a no.
He had an injury several years ago.
I know.
And
I'd play Sam Burns before I played him.
I mean, $6,500. $6,500. I don't think Sam Burns is anywhere near $6,500.
Sam Burns is $7,400.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. It's $1,000 more. I'm just saying, if you need somebody down below, he had great recent form, and I mean, it's a good value. I mean, they did not recognize that win at all in terms of value.
No, I know. No, they didn't. Hey, what about Xing Yun Zhang?
Yeah,
I definitely messed that up. But $6,600. Zhang, it's Xing Yun Zhang.
Yeah, he played good recently, right? Yep.
2 weeks ago, he had a good round. I think he missed the cut for me last week, but but that's a good one. You know who else is a good one is Will Gordon.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Will lately, but
No.
he did great. Like at what was it? It wasn't Rocket. It was Travelers, I think, right?
Yeah, he's a scorer. I mean, he's a scorer as far as DraftKings goes.
Yeah.
Sergio, ranked 24th, 9,100, too expensive. Sepp Straka, that's a good one. Tringali, I like. You can't rub Norlander's shoulders enough. Taylor Gooch is another one that he burned me a few weeks ago, but at $6,800, I like the Gooch here. I think that's solid. I don't think around the green is going to be an issue. Yeah, you mentioned Swafford. Stallings may not be a bad play. Steering clear of him. What about the Duff? 6,400. May make the cut, I guess. I don't know. Kevin Chappell, I considered, looking at him. I don't know. That's my main two. Or I may have to work on Neiman and do some maneuvering around there. I don't want to give my full lineup, because we don't want to tisk.
Exactly. All right, let's go to odds. So, from an odds perspective, DeChambeau is 7-1. Man, I mean, I think he might win, but
he very well could. But he ain't. What are you getting out of that?
Yeah, exactly. Webb Simpson's 10. So, what do you think here? I'm thinking maybe the Wolfman's 25-1. That's not a bad play. Harris English is 25-1. Scottie Scheffler's 28. 28 for Scottie Scheffler. Louis O 35-1.
Maybe on the Louis O. I don't think so. I think Louis holding back I shouldn't say holding back. Nobody's holding back. I think Louis O's working on things, and I think Louis O's going to make the cut. Give him a top 20. And Louis O's working on how do I win Augusta?
Joaquin Neiman, 60-1.
I know, and I'm talking about taking him out of my lineup. I may not take him
Cam
out.
Davis, 66-1.
Well, that may not be now. That could be a play right there. What did he came in like T4 last week?
I think it was somewhere around there. Yeah,
or 6. He
kind of had a bad Sunday, I think.
No, I know. Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know, man.
I like that Cam Davis bet. Yeah,
I do too. Let's see who else we got here. Your boy Answer 66-1. Kevin Na 70-1.
Back to back. Back to back. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. Well, here's what I want to know is so where are the kids, and did he bring the nanny? Yeah, I mean, he's like, I had to pick the kid up, and it's like me going to play Macklemore the other week. I'm like, I was washing my back, so I got to get one of those back washers.
What do you think about this? Branch Snedeker, 140-1.
Send me your 100, and I'll buy you a drink next time I see you. I mean, nothing against Snedeker, but
he had a good round last week, man.
I know he did, but it's Snedeker. No, he's playing professional golf to play professional golf. No more victories in his future.
All right, we got to go to one and done. Are you ready for your one and done? If not, we can do it later.
No, of course I'm always ready. You want to pick first? You want me to?
I want you to pick first.
Yeah, of course you do. Cheater. Let's see. Webb Simpson.
You're picking Webb this week? You're not going to save him for Wyndham?
Webb Simpson.
All right, you got Webb. I'm taking Cantlay.
You didn't even pick Cantlay.
I'm picking him for my one and done. He's already won here before. Why wouldn't I pick him?
Good Lord. Do you see what I'm working with here?
I don't have to pick him. I don't have to pick him in my primary. You didn't pick Webb Simpson in your primary lineup.
Well, that's not the point, Dan.
It's kind of the point.
Oh, good Lord. We have had a awesome show today. We've had we've had a lot of good recordings today, but we have really enjoyed, we've enjoyed this. How do you go ahead, Dan?
No, it's a fun time. Go Patrick Cantlay. I'm looking forward to you placing well or winning. I couldn't find the matchups on the sportsbook. I was looking for them, like this versus that. I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
Maybe them out yet, but couldn't find them on the sportsbook. But we'll do that whenever they're available. And we got some more fun stuff coming up later in the week. Who else are we recording this week?
Good Lord, do we? So we should have Blue Tees rangefinders on tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So you probably, if you've been following us on Instagram, you've seen us snapping photos of us using our Blue Tees rangefinder. We've used it at places such as Dunwoody Country Club, Tobacco Road, and many others. We'll be using it at Tidewater. We'll be using it at the Peachtree Club, Macklemore, Sweetens Cove. I mean, there's plenty to come.
Well, Martha plays Tobacco Road all the time, and she was using the rangefinder versus what she knew the distance was, and I'll tell you, it is accurate. It is very, very accurate.
It's accurate. It worked. Spot on. And she's admittedly known to say she does not use rangefinders, but she wanted to use it. She wanted to check it out, and it worked. And spot on. Yeah, it's good. I mean, you get a good view. It's clear. It's good readings as far as the like the digital, the output of the yardage and stuff. So yeah, it's an awesome rangefinder. Love it.
Yep.
Let's see. So shout out to our friends at Hoops Vineyard. And I think it's the Oasis at Hoops. So hopefully all the you got to back that up a little bit. I can't see it really. Nope. Still can't see it. Nope. There you go. Nope. That's Spirits of French Lick.
Yeah.
Spirits of French Lick. They'll be coming on soon. So looking forward to having those guys on.
Is it tomorrow or no?
No. Tomorrow's Hoops Vineyard.
Oh, tomorrow's Hoops. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for Hoops. Oh, yeah.
I know. We're having wine. I don't know. How do you say wind up Tuesday?
Nice.
Wind up Tuesday with Hoops Vineyard. I did sample a little of their Merlot, not today, but last week. I used that pen that you suck the stuff out of there with, and you squirt it into the cup, and it sounded weird, but it's a thing. If they'd write us, we'd actually mention the name, and they could sponsor us. But so we got Hoops on tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. And
so apparently Marianne Eves posted on Instagram today. She said that we're so excited to share some amazing plans we have in Napa. Check out the recent article in Food and Wine, which I guess is the Food and Wine magazine, and a link in bio, and that they did the Hoops Vineyard and Oasis by Hoops. I think there was some kind of article in there about that. So I got to check out what they're actually doing before we talk to her tomorrow. But yeah, that'd be great. So obviously they got some more press about what they're doing out there at Hoops, and then that'll air next week.
Oh, if you can get corporate to approve it, you should buy some magazines and send them out there.
We should for sure.
So let's see what else is happening here. So we got Hoops on. We got Chattanooga whiskey. We got a ton of shit, man. I mean, like, no kidding, dude. We've got. You know who else wrote? Oh, Betsy. And Betsy and Sally wrote me back. They would have come on and do a cocktail hour with us.
Oh, nice.
So we are, so just so everybody knows, we're going to continue to put this out unless Dan loses his internship.
Ooh.
And if he does, then we'll be looking for another intern. So please let us know if you're interested. Mainly me. Number two. So Sally and Betsy are going to come on. So Betsy's from Hope Springs Distillery, and I didn't catch Sally's business name yet, but she's making like the syrups and the I guess the syrups and such that you would make a cocktail with. And they want to do a little happy hour and whip up some cocktails. So I'm thinking like maybe early November we'll get them on, and we'll do like what are you going to serve your family for socially distanced Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's going to be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
Should be fun, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And so we should mention, we can put a little pressure on him. On our Monday shows, we may have a new addition to the fantasy picks.
Oh, Mustang Sally, hey?
Mustang Sally. Sweet cream.
Sweet cream. Oh yeah, we don't want to confuse Sally with Sally and Hope Springs. Not with Hope Springs, but affiliated.
Yep.
With so officially, we may have a new intern. He's
been doing some content editing for us so far.
Okay, but he hasn't been on the show. So as far as like you being able to hear him and see him, he's going to do. We may have an internship out to Sweet Cream to do a little interning on the recordings.
Yes.
Now this is not guaranteed. So do not, whatever you do not get excited that you're going to not have to listen to me for the rambling of however long this goes on. Because I mean, it could easily be, like, all in favor. Exactly. Nobody says anything. Right. So we'll just listen to this shit.
Hopefully he'll be coming on starting in a couple of weeks. So yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, basically, we told him he had to build his own microphone, and once he gets it built, he can come on. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing it, but I don't know how this happens."
Exactly.
Hey, in all seriousness, we really appreciate everybody. Thanks to Mr. Good Times, and thanks to Aiden Golf Club. We really appreciate your support. We hope you guys are enjoying this. We're enjoying the hell out of it. It's a lot of fun to talk. It's a lot of fun to drink and talk about golf and talk about drinking, especially in kind of the world we're living in right now. So we're having a good time of this. If you like or don't like something, tell us. We don't care if you like it or don't. Well, we do care, but we don't care what you tell us you like or you don't like. And we may change something. We very well may not. But at least it's an opportunity for you to voice your opinion. So feel free. We don't promote ourselves and tell you to like or dislike us, but we're doing that now. So like us, dislike us, leave a review. Just do something. And if you don't do anything else, have a drink.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.